Hi, my name is Charles J. Edmond, visionary. I am here to give you the index, an overview of a black and white story that's like none other, among other things.
Audio Jungle.
I started this venture in 2009, and I am writing this book in the same manner in which Alex Haley did. He did the research. I did the research. I did the traveling. I did the interview, and I talked to the people that lived through this story. It's a black and white story like none other. How a black man married a white woman in the last half of the 18th century, in the early part of the 19th century, and lived through it. It's a very fascinating story. And the more research I did, the more fascinating this story became. The book title is From Then Until Now, and that's what the story is about.
Audio Jungle.
The book
Audio Jungle.
is a black and white story like none other. How a black man
Audio
married
Jungle.
a white woman in the last half of the 18th century and the early part of the 19th century and lived. And it just wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. A very fascinating story. And as I foresaid, it's a black and white story like none other. During the writing of this book, my wife, Paula C. Edwards, she was the rock of her family, and she also was my rock. She was my motivation. She kept me going. She kept me encouraged, because it takes something to travel backwards and forward, to and fro, from Jacksonville to Forsyth, Georgia, which is where the setting of the book is, to go and come. So she was there for me. But she went home to be with the Lord in March. But she yet lives. She yet lives. Where I'm headed and what I'm going to do. Then I also mentioned that, to have good people around you. And I couldn't have a better person around me than Antonio Lazenberry. He and I kind of got together and we planned it on some things that we wanted to do. And he is the rock of everything that I'm attempting to do. He's a gifted, talented young man. He's gifted and he's talented. He can do it all.